First, I say to God of creation, may the soul of this young couple that lost their life in a very despicable and precarious way find peace wherever they are. He said, please, I put on black just to explain to people how sad I am in this video towards what happened to this young couple, how their life was miserably taken away from them. This couple got married barely 4 months ago, and the woman was pregnant. They have not lived to even see their child. They were coming from a journey I don't know where. Hit and run driver crushed them and ran away. No one even know their whereabouts. This is evil. This is barbaric, and this is unacceptable. I got married 3 years ago. Today, I'm a father of 2 beautiful daughters. So, if such situation has happened to me, I won't be here to do it. I would never have known how today is. That's the reason why I took this upon me to do it. We have a huge and serious problem in Nigeria. That's why you see sometimes we pray and pray and pray and pray, nothing happens. Even those that are also doing some traditional and custom practice, nothing happens. The Muslim also do whatever, nothing is happening. Why? Because the system of Nigeria is not good. How can you imagine that someone will not go to a driving school? Someone will just learn car whatever. All he needs to do is to look for 15 to 20,000 and do driving license. He is qualified to drive. He can drive wherever he wants to drive. Most of our government policies, we inherited it from the Western colonizer who colonized us. But this is not their standard. This is not their practice. Here in Europe, I've been to many countries. You can lose your driving license without having an accident. Why? By beating a traffic. Just a traffic, you will lose your driving license. In Nigeria, you can hit the whole city and kill everyone. No, once you escape, you are free to drive. No evidence. What standard are we setting? What standard are we emulating? Is this the standard that the European gave to us? We were colonized by Britain. I remember back then, as big and as rich as influential as John Michael John Michael had his license taken away while he was playing for Chelsea. Then he was in London for 2 good years because he was caught in drinking and driving, which you all know, it is prohibited. I had a friend in Nigeria. He was a trailer driver at that time. He told me he do drink 2 kp and finish a cigarette ticket, a packet of cigarette, because he will be moving from Lagos to Abuja. How come? He told me if he doesn't drink, he will not be able to drive. Tell me, why will he not be crushing? Why accident will not keep happening in Nigeria? Oftentimes we dedicate things that happen in Nigeria to spiritual problems, hope problems. I'm not denying the fact that those things are not taking place. But the system keep people more than any other thing. Look at a young couple crushed to death. We're going to say, oh, it's a spiritual problem. The system will keep on allowing it to happen. Someone who has no training, someone who we do not know who he is, where is he coming from, when did he learn his driving license, will carry car and enter a journey and begin move. Whatever happens, once he's able to come back, he drive the next day. This is bad. This is poor. We need to change our system. This couple will still be alive. They are so young. They are so beautiful. They don't look like suffering couple. You understand? What is the police doing? Whenever police catch a driver, all they do is just to take their 50 naira, 100 naira, or whichever offense that the driver commit, they get their money and allow him to go. There are so many people in Europe that cannot drive. They have not killed anybody because they run down their driving license by committing little offense like beating traffic. Do you know in standard country, when you beat a traffic, in the next 1 week, within 5 days, you will have a letterbox. You will have a post. They will fine you. And you will have warning. So you will be scared. Once his driving license is taken away from you, you cannot have it anymore. What are we doing? Because of the faith system in Nigeria is the reason why churches are everywhere. It's the reason why pastors are so more than the country. Why? Because we know there's a problem. And everybody is presenting him or herself as a solution to the problems. Because we oftentimes do not understand that we have a faith system. We have a loophole that is allowing people to be taken advantage of. Here, if you are caught with drink, if you are caught that you drink and you are driving, your license will be taken away from you. It will take years if at all you will ever get it back. And you will pay a lot of fine. Do you know, many of us have learned driving license. We could not pass. Not that we do not know how to drive. Why? It's not every street that you can drive through. There are some areas that you cannot enter. There are some places you cannot park. In Nigeria, we don't even care. Trailer passes everywhere. Here, in the standard nations, you don't see trailer. Trailer have their own way. You don't see them passing every corners. That's the reason of death. I lost a very close dear brother to an accident because of driving. The driver was overtaken in a corner when in a wrong way. Hit the car my brother was in, and then the car caught fire. My brother survived in the next 3 days because the car burned to ashes. In the next 3 days, he died. His wife, just the same case like this, his wife, leg and hand got broken. What is wrong with us in Africa? What is wrong with us in Nigeria? At least we should start introducing some standard. Most of these governors, most of the commissioners, ministers, they don't travel abroad regularly. They see standard here. Why can't they bring some standard to us to be saving life? Maybe sometimes they are happy. 20 people died today. At least that will reduce the problem of the nation. If this person was employed, another person could get a job. If this one is looking for a job, at least then we will have lesser people that are vying for this job. Our system is not good. We need to improve. We need to change the situation. Look at a young, beautiful couple crushed to death by careless driver, by reckless driver. Now no one know anything about that driver, and you will never find him again. You will never find him again. It's a sad way to live. It's a sad way to go. They were not sick. They weren't looking for money to take care of themselves. They weren't looking for money to pay hospital bill that they couldn't afford. It just happened because of poor city country. It happened because the nation Nigeria, we are suffering. It happened because the system is unbearable. It happened because the government do not care. Those that are representing us are not representing our interests, but they are representing the interest of their cohort and cabals. This is the reason why this situation keep perpetuating. My dear nation, we should have a method of preferring solution to these problems. They should start introducing regulation. We have road safety. We have police. We have a lot of people, we have a lot of people who are in charge of this. But what they are after is what you have, the money in your hand, the money in your pocket. This is what they are after. Pastors are doing their own on the other hand. If this video gets to you, you are a pastor, don't get worked up. This is reality. Everyone is taking advantage of the faith system. You see young guys are involved in robbery, in kidnapping, in ritualists, because it's a faith system. You see a fake prophecy going about in the country, because our country, we actually do not know where we are heading to. We don't know who is leading us. Please, my dear, this is so unspeakable. This is so barbaric. This is so touching. This is heartbreaking. Couples that we are rejoicing, there are people we are rejoicing with 4 months ago, barely 4 months. They are no more today. What does that tell you? If they were here, they won't do that. We don't have good roads. Poor maintenance. Those who are not qualified to drive, they are driving. This is the reason why this problem will keep perpetuating. It will get worse. If there is regulation, at least we could save the system. Hence, there is no regulation. What can anyone do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's so pity. This is my summation. May their soul find peace wherever they are. Thank you, dear Nigeria.